How's this? Can you hear me now? Yeah, damn it. I don't know why it decided not to work for like 2 minutes there. So, okay, what was I saying? I'm gonna have to redo the entire thing. Fuck. But, hi everyone. Welcome to Pause and Effect. I'm your host, CJ. Today is game development. Either I can jump into Godot engine, but I also thought about PicoCAD 2 just came out. I may as well just like spin it up, give it a whirl. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that's loud. How does this work? How does this work? I don't understand. Why don't I expand this window out a bit? Okay. So, with all new pieces of software that I come across, PicoCAD 2 tutorial. So PicoCAD 2 is a simple-to-use, low-poly 3D modeling program rich with limitations and restrictions that lets you work without getting lost in a myriad of complex interactions. Okay, overview. 3 main modes: modeling, texturing, and animation. Making a model often requires a lot of going back and forth between these modes. Generally, it's a good... Oh, PicoCAD 2 basics. Okay.
Hello, Johan Pikes here. I'm the developer of PicoCAD 2. PicoCAD 2 is a 3D modeler for low-poly models that allows you to both build, texture, and also animate your work.
Sorry, I was getting a phone call.
Opening up the program, you start.
Let me just text this person back.
In the modeling mode. Before going into details, take a look at the main menu. Apart from the regular things like saving and loading, there's also a link to all the shortcuts and keybinds in the program. There's also a link here to the online manual, which is worth taking a look at if you really want to dig in. PicoCAD relies heavily on mesh primitives, and before building anything, it is a good idea to think through which primitives you might need. To add a primitive, either click the plus button down to the left, or right-click an empty spot. Then select the primitive you want to add. The modeling view consists of 4 viewports that lets you see your work from different angles. From the top, 2 different side views, and the 3D view. Use the right button or the middle mouse button to move the camera, and in the 3D view you have full control over how to view the model. Use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. If you need to go in and make detail work, you can press space on any viewport to bring it up in full screen. Press space again to go back. The 3D view also has a few buttons. The little square cycles through the rendering modes, wireframe, blockout, and textured, and the light bulb turns shading on or off. The palette brings up the color controls, which we will revisit later. Finally, the little bookmark lets you reset the camera in case you get lost. Once you have your base meshes in the scene, you can start modifying them. Generally, the left mouse button is used for simple interactions, and the right mouse button is used to access more complex ones. Use the mouse and the left mouse button to move meshes around. PicoCAD 2 has snapping on by default to make it easier to align meshes, but if you need a finer control, you can hold Control while moving them around.
Okay.
To rotate a mesh, hold R before moving it. To scale a mesh, hold T before moving it. If you right-click a mesh, you get a little menu with more interactions available. Here you can modify your mesh per face and as a whole. Just experiment to see what it does. To modify individual vertices, just click and drag. You can select multiple vertices by either holding down Shift and clicking them one by one, or draw a rectangle to select as many as you wish. Just like meshes, you can also select multiple vertices by either holding down Shift and clicking them one by one, or draw a rectangle to select as many as you wish. Just like meshes, you can also right-click for more options. If you have a lot of meshes in the scene, you can open the overview down at the bottom left or just pressing O. Here you can organize your meshes into folders and also temporarily
Hold on, I
hide
missed something.
meshes in the scene. You can open the overview down at the bottom left or just pressing O. Here you can organize your meshes into folders and also temporarily hide and lock meshes. As always, right-clicking brings up more options. Let's take a look at the texture mode. PicoCAD 2 gives you a single texture at 128 by 128 pixels and 16 colors to work with. The texture mode has a fully featured pixel art editor, so you can draw your textures straight onto your faces in real time. The rectangle and circle tools have two states, so you can also make filled shapes. If you want to change the palette, let's take a look at the texture mode. PicoCAD 2 gives you a single texture at 128 by 128 pixels and 16 colors to work with. The texture mode has a fully featured pixel art editor, so you can draw your textures straight onto your faces in real time. The rectangle...
How did he do that?
The texture mode has a fully featured pixel art editor, so you can draw your textures straight onto your faces in real time. The rectangle and circle tools have two states, so you can also make filled shapes. If you want to change the palette, press the palette button and edit the colors you need.
Okay.
Each face can be individually textured. Select the UV tool and just click the face you want to texture, and then you can decide where to put it. You can also move around each UV if you want finer control. Let's put something more interesting on this cube. If you want multiple faces to have the same texture and same UV coordinates, use copy-paste from one face to another. Sometimes you need to rotate the texture on the new face. This can be done by pressing R or right-clicking on the texture. And there you go. Last but not least, let's take a quick look at the animation tools. Apart from the model, we now also have a timeline and a set of animation clips. Each clip can change a property of a mesh over time, like position, rotation, or scale. To animate a mesh, first select it in the 3D view. Now you can drag clips onto the timeline. Once a clip is added, you can change when it starts and stops. And you can also access the details of the clip to modify how the animation will play out. Since I've added a rotation clip, I can decide how much I want the mesh to rotate, along which axis and what animation curve it should use. At any time, I can drag the playhead on the timeline to see how the animation looks.
Okay.
I'd like this cube to fall down, so let's add another clip. I'll take a movement clip and move it in the vertical direction. It needs to go downwards, and to get a sense of physics, I'll also use the bounce curve. Press play and see the animation play out. That's it for the basics of PicoCAD 2. Thank you for watching and have fun making low poly models.
Okay. Can turn Spotify back up for a bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess PicoCAD 2 is kind of cool, but I think if I'm going to get any use out of it, I need an idea of some kind. Okay, there we go. Gotta flatten this a bit so that I can get the exact dimensions I need. Alright, cool. So it's been a bit since I last touched this project. You don't blame me for switching? Yeah. Thanks, Essie Jolly. Alright, let's see. Okay, so mechanically, it works about as expected. Now, the thing that I was working on is the script for, so let's see. So the thing that I need to work on here is getting some kind of like short hop in place. Because as it stands, I'm only pressing the button to jump and it's still going all the way up to max height. Like, I wanted to be able to... I want to hold it down so that it goes up to max height, and then maybe only jump a really small distance. By, like, tapping. Now, the problem is, how do I do that? Oh, right, I wanted to work on this too. But one thing at a time. Okay, so they say that this worked. So let's see. let's put this in here. Constant jump impede equals -10. Variable holding jump equals false. So they have a variable for gravity. Holding jump equals true. If input dot is action just released jumping, holding jump equals false. If holding jump equals false and velocity dot y less than equals jump impede assignment is not allowed inside an expression. Well, let's try it. Okay, not quite working. Oh, you're right. That might have something to do with it. Okay. Yeah, huh. This is odd. I think if I focus on one song, I'll probably get somewhere, and this will be the song to do it with. Constant speed equals 300. Constant jump velocity equals negative 400. Ow. Well, the more I test it, the more I'm realizing now it's not running up errors in the debugger. Thank God for that. If input dot is action just released, jump. Oh, Well, then let me try it similar to what this says. Variable gravity equals project settings dot get setting. Huh. I think I can ignore that. I already have fall acceleration. If not is on floor. Velocity, target velocity dot y equals plus equals fall acceleration times delta. If is on floor and input dot is action just pressed jump. Target velocity dot y yeah, I've got jump impulse. Holding jump equals true. If I X that out, what'll happen? Oh, it just shoots me right up. Never mind. Whoa. There. Okay, I fixed it. Okay. Hi, My Project 218. Welcome to the stream on the Twitch side. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. How's it going? What were you streaming? I need to see just how long ago that was. I am so focused here. Yeah, one sec. Ah, that was 4 minutes ago. I am so sorry. Okay. Yeah, I tend to, not be as focused on chat on Thursdays, but I am so sorry. But, once again, thank you for the raid. I'm sorry, like, to my project as well as to all the raiders. If you have to raid and bounce, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. Okay. Let me think. Oh, that's the sound of the dryer going off. I have my laundry in there. Holding jump equals false. If holding jump and velocity.y is less than jump impede. Well, just so I'm not agonizing over this, let's try a different thing, shall we? I have this collision shape 3D set up for a script called Death Zone. Oh, that's not it. So, teleporting player. Use the teleporter's global position to set the player's global position. Huh, well. Godot teleport player to position 3D. Is there a way of finding global position for this? Huh. Okay, this looks stupidly promising. Oh, a notif? Ah, okay.
So, ever wanted to make a 3D game, but then you weren't too sure how to make your player avatar move around? From first-person vision in FPS to famous third-person controllers like in so many MMOs and RPGs, or isometric hack-and-slash type of click-based moves, well, yeah, there's a wide variety of techniques, and here I'm not even thinking of more specific movements or actions, like Batman's grappling, Uncharted's ziplines, Dark Souls dodge rolling, Spider-Man's web-slinging and crawling, parkour and climbing at a Shadow of the Colossus or Assassin's Creed. Well, you get the picture. Moving in games is complex, and it can take many forms, cause moving our player avatar is our most fundamental interaction with the game, and it's therefore one of the key things that can make or break the immersion. So in this video, I want to discuss the three most basic types of 3D movement, so TPS, FPS and isometric click-based navigation, and give you a quick tour of how to do each in Godot using either GDScript or C#. Oh, and by the way, I'll actually be sharing the full demo scenes on my Patreon.
I don't think that's exactly what I need. I think what I want to do maybe I want to create a new group teleporter. A teleporting collider for the player. Maybe under physics process. If then for the spawn points, okay, global, a spawn point for the player. I really should check the player signals. Child entered tree. Function on area 3D input event. Yeah, no, I don't think that's it. I feel like there's something here. God, I would go back to RPG Maker MV in a heartbeat if I didn't think that like it would actually work on this PC. And that's the neat part, it doesn't. You know, there's something in this tutorial, if I remember right. So this guy... This collision shape, weirdly, doesn't have a body entered. Unless I need to add that in somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is going into the player. I see. Add child node. Area 3D. Hi, Shiny. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see. Oh, I need to name this. Out of bounds detector. Now, hi, Jenny. Welcome to the stream on the Twitch side. Okay, so now... Collision shape 3D. So it needs to be a cylinder. You've been looking for a while but decided to announce your presence? Well, I appreciate the lurk all the same. Thank you. Yeah, that should do it. The wider the cylinder, the more easily the player will get killed. It doesn't need to be wide, it just needs to hit the bottom. So, okay, mop detector. Well, no. Turn off its monitorability property? Oh. Okay, turn that off. Okay, what do I have this set to? God, what even are my collision masks? What funky music are we listening to? So this is the song Danger Attraction from Mega Man ZX. It plays during a carnival map that is overrun with carnival robots going berserk, effectively. That was incredibly specific, love it. Yeah, no, Mega Man ZX is a fun time. It's a hard game, but it's pretty fun. Let me move that back a bit. Alright. Okay, so then... Okay, body entered. That's good. Oh, right. So for collision, turn this off and mask it to world. Ooh, I forgot my water bottle. Hold on, I'll be right back. Damn, it's about halfway full. Probably gonna need to fill it up a little later. Alright. First day of spring tomorrow? Yeah, like, winter is certainly, attempting to get multiple legs up on the season still, though, huh? Like, it's 66 today, but it hovered between, like, the 30s and the 50s for the past couple days, and I don't like it. Okay, so... Body entered, connect... Connected to the player. The mob detector will emit body entered when a character body 3D or a rigid body 3D node enters it. Function on out of bounds body detector body node 3D. Well, I don't want to die. There's still a chance for snow and frost where you are until May? Damn. I do not envy that, Jenny. And the mountains have had snow in July? Damn. God, I don't envy that weather at all. I dare not say where it is you're at, but I don't even know specifically where. All I know is, like, you are definitely further north than I am if you're getting slammed with cold weather even in July. But obviously don't give too much away for, like, doxing reasons, but yeah. Alright, okay, so we've connected it to the player. Print. We went too far. Stop. Your Bug All title made me remember a college basketball player named A Million Bugs. That's his real name. Hey, Ophidian Ren, welcome to the stream. And, going well, just, like, bashing my head against the wall, trying to get this thing to work. Oh. Head bashing is half the fun of game dev. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, so if it's doing that, okay, so I don't need... I don't think I need all of these layers on. Okay, what if I do that? Okay, that's not it either. What if I mask it? No, that doesn't do it either. Have I ever joined a game jam? Once. It was for a 24-hour game jam back when I was still living in Chicago, and like I tried to see if I could join some teams. Nobody really, like, because the maximum team size was 4, and so I couldn't really get on a team because nobody would take me. So I just freelanced music the entire time I was there. Kind of sucked, if I'm being honest. Okay, so that works, but I don't want it to... "24-hour jam is very short." Yeah. Ah, whoops. This was back in, like, 2016 or so. Roughabouts. But, no, I tried freelancing music the whole time, uh, and yet, like, nothing I did for anybody made it into, like, any of the games that were being made in that 24-hour period. And, also ended up getting into an argument with somebody because, like, I don't know what their deal was, but I was like relaying some horror story about this girl I knew who was also studying game dev around the same time I was. Then halfway through our capstone project, so my college was on quarters, and capstone lasted all the way from like January to June. It was 6 months to make an incredibly polished game, and I felt really bad for my friends on the team that this girl was heading up because she gave them the framework and the idea for their game, and then like the quarter ended and the next quarter started, and that girl just like completely disappeared as producer, left her entire team out to dry. I don't even know if she dropped out of college, but yeah, no, she just left her team to rot and like pick up the pieces of whatever they could. And I relayed that story to like people I was talking to at the game jam, and someone else got incredibly mad at me because they were like, why would you tell that story? You're making it hard, like you're gonna make it harder for that person to find work in the field. And I'm like, I would think her actions would make it like hard to find work in the field, and this person was just all up on my ass, like don't badmouth anyone in this industry ever. Like it's a small industry in this city. We're all trying to find work. And I didn't want any trouble, so I'm just like, all right, sure. Did I even say who she was? No, I did not. She should be called out for what she did. She has, SC Jolly for the most part, but yeah, no, it wasn't like it didn't quite work out. It seems like an overreaction. Oh, it was 100% an overreaction. The best part was like just a sensitive person, most likely. Yeah, maybe. But I don't even want to say the best part because I do kind of feel bad. Okay, good. So that I need to check and see if it works so that okay, it's not working as I intended. Well, wait a minute. Before I tell the story. Okay. Okay, no, I guess not. But, so, I don't want to call it the best part of, like, the person who overreacted, but, as far as I'm even remotely aware, that person did end up getting a job at, NetherRealm, working on Mortal Kombat, and they, along with, like, a bunch of other temp people got sacked from NetherRealm due to like Mortal Kombat 11 leaks. Which is ironic given the circumstances. As far as what they're doing now, like, I don't know. Didn't really know him back then, don't really know him now. I just, like, hear a lot of things through the grapevine. And that's really all I could say. Hey, Pickle McDillionaire, welcome to the stream. Oh. Is it because this isn't on? Oh, no, wait, no, it's not a group thing. Function on out of bounds detector body entered? Yeah, okay. So layer mask 1. Set this as well for layer mask 1. Alright, let me... Oh! Maybe I need to set all of these to layer 1? Right, because if there's no layer... Okay. So it is printing the message I want. We went too far, stop. Once it's hitting this collision shape. Function die. Q free. I feel like I needed to call the position of an object. Okay, I think I kind of get this. OnReady variable character equals get parent dot get node care body. OnReady var spawn point equals get node spawn point. Actually, I have an idea. That doesn't seem like it's breaking anything. Let's see. Function on out of bounds detector body entered. I can make these familiar again now that I'm thinking about it. If event is no, that's not. Function on area 3D input event. Is that even a thing? Hmm. It's probably not gonna work. Yeah, I figured as much. I guess the biggest problem collision-wise is that all of these platforms kind of count as it. Yeah, no. I'll get rid of those. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out a different day. There. And it's still doing it. Ah, okay. Nope. Okay. So so we're back at square one now. Well, why don't I try just moving some of these things around. That is not what I meant to do. Okay, put that there. Move that over a bit. Hi, Allie! Welcome to the stream! Thank you so much for the lurk, I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well. How about yourself? Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay. Doing good, thanks. Just got home from walking the pups. Nice. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, good. It lines up. There. Honestly, if I want to go the Metroidvania format, then these need to be spaced further apart. I need static body 3D node. Ground. Hello? Actually, would it not be better to just set up a 3D node? There. Ground group. And I'll add another one and title it wall group. Okay, so I'm actually gonna dupe this out again. I'll call this wall and put it in there. So I need to rotate it on the Z-axis, I think. Yes. Actually, you know what? Considering you're only seeing this from one angle, There, let me try that. Alright, cool. We are not, breaking anything. Completely. Just have to pull that way a bit. It might actually be easier. Never mind. It is not, in fact, easier. Alright, hang on. There. Perfection. Alright, well now the thing that I need to do is move the camera a tiny bit lower. Oh yeah, that's much better. That definitely feels like the Metroidvania format. A little more. I guess mostly because the player is like formally centered. In a way. Yeah. I think I can move this ground a couple pixels forward. Definitely up for sure, too. Or not. There. Yeah, that looks a little better. I'm wondering if what my problem is with level design and world building is that... Actually, I don't even know where I was going with that thought. No, never mind, I remember now. I'm wondering if I need to zoom the camera out. I already moved it down, but... What does that look like? Honestly, yeah, definitely more Metroidvania-ish than normal. God, honestly, when it comes to building games, my specialties lie in, like, music and level design. If I could just find some kind of character model. The PC looks like a pill. Yeah, pickle, it's placeholder. Until I can either build a 3D model or, like, find one. Oh god, all the pill jokes are coming again. I see Pilly Bob Thornton on the YouTube side. Mein Gott. Pilly Bobby Brown? Oh my god. If I can block out call the game kill pill, bruh. Oh my god, I'm getting heckled by people that have never done game dev a day in their lives. There. There. I need wall 2. Hmm. Wait. There. There. So 2, 3, 4. Up and over a bit. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now let's see if that works. I'm wondering if I made it too high. Yep, too high. Damn near insurmountable wall. That's alright. Wait. I did the wrong one. Tiny bit more. There. There. Probably good enough. Let's find out. Honestly, yeah, that's okay. So, yeah, that can teach maximum jump height. These platforms could be used. to show minimum jump height. And at one point, I should probably set up the other thing that I was looking into, which was having platforms that have platforms that if I hold down on the control stick and press the jump button, I will instead fall through it. Although honestly, that probably needs to be its own function. Maybe. Interesting. That's a very interesting thing I'm noticing. That is very interesting. So the thing that I'm noticing, like right now, is... So from where I'm at right now, if I fall, then I fall like a brick. But if I come all the way over here, like if I get all the way up here and I haven't like fallen that far, then my descent is going to be slow. Let's say for example, if I come up here and I fall, the descent is slow. But then I fall again, the descent is a lot faster. What I think is happening is my fall acceleration starts and doesn't reset. Which I'm realizing now, is it even being called? Yeah, it is. If not is on floor, this is the y coordinates for the player, or not the y coordinates, but the y acceleration. Actually, if I come into the player, okay. Okay, that's not it. Alright, what about that? No, I'm realizing now fall acceleration is my jump height. There, 12.1. If I set jump input to 10, what will that do? Yeah. Yeah, I don't quite get... Reset that. So then where is this getting... Where is my, like, ball speed getting called? One. Yeah, that'll explain that. That's right, because it's not starting on the floor. It starts in the air. I remember now. If I come back in here... Right, that's for an enemy. Well, you know what? In all honesty, we might as well try it a second time. Wait, nope, that's not it. Other node, character body 3D, create. Add a node 3D that acts as our pivot. Actually, we don't need that. We just need a collision shape. And we need a mesh instance. So as far as the shape goes, to test this, I'm going to go with a box. And not surface material override. That's not it. Oh, wait. Is it not here? Right, standard material 3D. That's what I need. Okay, Albedo. Alright, we're gonna make this guy blue. There, that will show up here. Alright, we're good. I just want, realistically... Alright, I need to name this mob, don't I? Ow. Okay. So I'm gonna need to bring that back, but eventually. The inspector at a box shape. So we've already done that. Or just like some kind of collider. And because it's a box, it'll be a box. If we're not careful, their count could increase to infinity. Right. Well, for the time being, I don't need it to move. I probably do need to attach a script to this regardless. Oh wait, the player needs a mask for... So layer 1 is the player, layer 2 is the enemies, layer 3 is the world. So it needs a collision mask. The player does for enemies and world. So I don't think I should be setting that within the character model itself, but probably only setting that within the confines of the world. Unless... Right, okay. I need to set its collision mask to 3 so that it doesn't fall through the world. Chat, are we tired of this song? Should I change it? Because currently I've got, I've had this song playing for over an hour, but I think it's good. Did I make this song, by the way? Oh no, this is from Mega Man ZX on DS. And as part of Mega Man Zero and ZX collection. Nah, the only song I've made myself is like the song that plays on all of my waiting room screens. For the waiting room, for Be Right Back, and for finishing out the stream. I'm gonna drag this window over. I need to check something. Okay. You can change it, but Shiny says you can change it, but I'm good at least. It'd be fun just because you're curious about the playlist I got. Okay, well, this is the next one. Oh, nice. An empty tome from Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. One of my favorite games. Yeah, I don't need them to move. You know the song from somewhere real different? Oh, well, if you recognize it, good on ya. Okay, this I think I'm gonna need to... Oh, so I do need that? Oh. Oh, so that code just forces the dude to go completely belly up if he exits the screen. No, I'm not trying to do that. Okay, add child node. There. Mob. The hell, I'm trying to... What scale is the player? $0.294 for each thing? Okay. Now let's go 0.5 for all. Alright, let's see. Why does he look so elongated? I guess he isn't, but it's making him look a lot longer than normal. Very strange indeed. Alright, let's see. I'm skipping this one. This too. And this. No, playing Pumpin' Hot Stuff from Pizza Tower is asking for trouble. Ooh, yes, I love this one. And this one I think I can turn up a smidge. There! Okay, so I don't need a timer. Jumping and squashing monsters. Do I have jump impulse and bounce impulse? Let's go 6.8. Okay, I missed a chat. You should send the playlist in the Discord server if you haven't yet. I mean, maybe. I will think about that. The character's on the floor and the player presses jump. Yup. Sounds about right. Alright, I need to give... enemy. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Do I put that in the player? There. Export variable bounce impulse. After the jumping code block, we added above in physics process. What? So above move and slide? Actually, I think I'm over this song. Nope. Nope. Ooh, okay. Dark Sound. From Like a Dragon Ishin. So I guess I type it down here. If collision.get collider is in group enemy, variable mob equals collision.get collider if vector3.up collision get normal enemy.squash target velocity.y equals bounce impulse break. All right. So So this guy needs a script now. Signal squashed. Function squash. And queue free. Oh, okay. Oh. Identifier collision not declared in the current scope? What? So where is it getting called? Is that what I'm missing? Is now the time to add brake? Okay, then where is mob being declared? If there. What is this? Oh. Okay. Oh, these need to come before move and slide. Let me see. Player.gd. Oh, oops. Yeah, that fit. My bad. Alright. Let's see if this works. Oh, did I not? Right, from a 3D perspective. Ouch. Child node. And I need what? Area 3D. Call it mob detector. So I have to redo this whole thing. And collision shape 3D. That is not what I meant to do. Cylinder. Alright, hold up. There! So set mob detector's monitorability to off. Hey, PawnX Pawn! Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a long time. What's up? Yeah. Oh wait, we back to game dev. LOL. Yeah, no, I've been back to like Godot for like a little bit, but all I can say is it is driving me up the wall. You pop in sometimes? Oh, nice. You just don't talk very often, just take a moment to look. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Go cylinder. Now let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so for index and range. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to set it so that it bounces off that guy. I'm honestly wondering if, because Godot is driving me up the wall, Unity keeps breaking on me, so does RPG Maker MV. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just attempt to go back to Unreal Engine 5 with my tail between my legs. I hate the prospect of that, but I don't know, man. I just see ew Unreal Engine. All right, that's as good a reason as any not to do it. What song is this? Oh, okay. I'll go with this. Add an area 3D to the box? I thought I did. Oh. Let me think. Collision shape 3D? Oh. It's probably got to be part of, like, half of this script that I just ignored. Okay. There, mob in the scene has the squashed signal. Oh, are you trying to get me to distinguish like enemy or like the signal or the group? Yeah, that's already in there. Wondering if I shouldn't have made that a global group instead of a scene group. But yeah, I don't know. Oh. Okay, connect to mob. Okay, do body entered. Then I'm guessing the thing that I need is actually, let me go back here. Yeah, it doesn't need to move. But just replace pass with squash? Oh, right. Okay, let me try that. Oh. I need to redo his, Let me ignore that. Okay, good, he's there. Nope. One sec, you're distracted? Yeah, that's fine. Hang on, I'm queuing up a few songs. There. Alright, perfect. What's your player's layer on? The player should be on layer 1 with masks for 2 and 3. The mob is layer 2 and mask 3 so that it doesn't clip through the world. Oh, is that the problem? Okay, so I passed through him now. That's a start. This might be it. No, that's not it. Hmm. The player's ignoring a layer, make sure it sees layer 2. Oh, huh. It was already there. Oh, whoops. Masks are what the player sees, so it doesn't see anything on layer 2 at the moment. Move the box to layer 3. Layer 3 mask 2? Huh, still nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. Because currently I have layer 1 as player, layer 2 as enemies, and layer 3 as world. So the box needs to be enemies layer, world mask so it doesn't clip through it. Okay, so now I'm clipping through it. Still the same problem. The player needs to see the world and enemies. I don't completely understand what that means. So is layer 1 your player layer? Yes, that's exactly it. Layer 1 is player, layer 2 is enemies, layer 3 is world. What if I said layer 1 on mask? For the mob. What will that do? What layer does your enemy see? Layer 2, so I guess I need layer 1? No, that's not it. Hmm. That okay. It had a mask on for area 2. That makes sense, but yeah, huh. Mob detector on the player? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, he clipped right through. Okay, he's gone. Yeah, he's clipping through the world before I can so much as get there. Okay. You know what? I think when it comes to game development, I should probably, on future streams, stick to what I'm better with. Which is just attempting to do 3D modeling and level design. At some point, I'll probably end up restarting and just gritting my teeth and bearing through RPG Maker MV again. Which I'm inclined... Hold on. I'm at least inclined to try to do that right now, because I think... Even despite all the help I'm getting from PawnXPawn, thank you by the way, I'm growing more and more aggravated trying to figure this out, so probably in my best interest that I just step away for a little while. So what I'm going to do is pull open RPG Maker for a bit. Hope to something that will listen. That like I can make some kind of progress here. Man, what a day. I am so tired. Feels nice to be home though. Conan, I'm home. I have treats for you. That's odd. He usually comes running when I say treats. Conan, want some treats, buddy? Conan? I'm working on a game in RPG Maker MV where you're a cat trying to go on adventures. Mommy, it's a kitty. Meow. Oh no, it's a human child. Mommy, can I pet that kitty? Your instincts tell you not to touch it, but you kind of want to touch it anyway. Oh, you have to let the kitty come to you, hon. Do I really want to let this child relentlessly touch me? Except the pets. What could go wrong? Oh. Okay, it copy-pasted from this. Okay, I see my problem. Your instincts tell you that receiving pets from this child might be fine. Thank you for the pets, small child. Too hot to handle. Head pats from child. Okay. So control switch, head pats from child on. You accept your fate and receive head pats. Huh, this is kind of nice. Good kitty. The child's petting grows harsher and you pull away instinctively. Oh, good job, Shiny. Too rough. Back away. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Kitty. Wait, I need the sound effect now. From here again. Please be gentle next time, small child, but thank you. Kato. Alright. It's alright, just be gentle next time. That'll work. if I'm at soup. Okay, insofar nothing bad has happened. Okay, there's a typo. You look like a nice kitty. She sees the collar around your neck. Ah, you have an owner. I hope you find them. Oh no, it's a human child. You accept your fate and receive head pats. Ah, this is kind of nice. Good kitty. The child's petting grows harsher and you pull away instinctively. Meow! Too rough! Back away! Be gentle with the cat, honey. They're very delicate. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Kitty. It's alright. Just be gentle next time. Please be gentle next time, small child, but thank you. What is this? How peculiar. Want to slide down the slide? Whee! That was fun. I want to go again. Let's go again. What is this? And why is it made of worm? Your instincts tell you not to touch it, but you kind of want to touch it anyway. Meow. What could go wrong? You reach out to touch the flame and immediately pull your paw back. It's very hot. Ouchie. Too hot. Too hot. Guess you know not to do that again. Did something just move? It was your own reflection. Yeah, take that, demon. Is that fish I smell? Ahoy there, little kitty. Want a free sample? Yes, please. Here you go, little guy. Tasty. Thank you. Can I have another, please? Sorry, little guy. One sample per customer. Aw, you're no fun. What kind of smell is this? Some soup. Eat it. Oops. I need to fix that game over screen. But yeah. Okay, so RPG Maker MV is not dying again. So I think that means I've mostly fixed my issue. Nice, we got Hollow Knight music. I need to check and see if that works. Sure you want to go home without having experienced some adventures? This isn't where Patricia lives. Fuck off, old man. I'm not eating your soup. You're no fun. Yeah, take that, demon. Gotta think of some areas to add here. Excuse me. All I know is that this functions as intended. Okay, I can't exactly... I don't know why I can't delete that message on Twitch. Let me pull this window back over again so I can take another look. There. There. Yeah, it seems like MV wants to work now without any major problems. So I think I can make... Actually, I wonder. Nice. Ivory Skies Apartments. I need another building front that I can use for apartments. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Now add that dead center. Put that door there. Oh, that's what song this is. I was like, wait, what song is this? This sounds really nice. It's Count Funkula from Rift of the Necrodancer. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take that there. Copy, paste. Silver Tower Apartments. Crimson City Apartments. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this'll work. So I think, honestly, this is probably going to be where I end off the stream for the night, but this works again. I'm glad I pivoted to RPG Maker MV for the last 15 minutes because I am so glad this works. So, Godot drives me crazy, but at least I am not completely out of options. So that's going to be where I end off for the night, everybody. Turn this down a little bit more. But with all that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're on the Twitch side, if you're interested in dropping me a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. If you're on the YouTube side, if you liked what you saw, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and ringing the bell to get notified every time I upload and go live. Thanks for tuning in to my other videos and my shorts. That really means a lot to me. More coming tomorrow at 10 a.m. EST and 4 p.m. EST, and tune in to tomorrow's stream at 8 p.m. EST. That will be more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Those streams have kind of been going a little belly up in terms of engagement, but you know what? I'm still enjoying playing it, even if I am breaking the entire difficulty in half. But what's wrong with that? Honestly, what's wrong with that? Like, the answer is nothing. But, with all that being said, thank you all so much for hanging out with me, chatting with me, vibing with me. I greatly appreciate your time and your company. Once again, this has been Pause and Effect on Air. I've been your host, CJ, and I will see you all tomorrow for Dragon Quest. Have a good night.